Man, this week has been an amazing week. Uh, my wife and I recently moved into a new place, and the the place we're living in right now is really cool. It's an old high school that was renovated into an apartment complex, and there's 4 stories, and we live on the bottom, but it's really cool because with me having a dream of living in a school, it's kind of like I live in a school, and so I kind of get to have that feeling of what it would be like to live in a huge place with a bunch of people living there, and uh, it'd be kind of nice if I was also teaching, but uh, baby steps. Anyway, so this week, with us being in our new place, we went and started going to a church that we previously attended while we moved back to where we used to live 2 years ago. So anyway, we went back to our church, and I'm trying to figure out what it is I should do next. And uh, so long term, the big goal is we get into a castle. And so I asked myself, okay, I see the castle. So what's the one thing that will get me from here to the castle? And my answer is always money. Okay, so then I say, okay, whatever the amount is, millions of dollars. What will get me from here to money? And the answer for that is people, because people have money. And so then the next thing is, well, what will get me from here to people? And really, it's just connecting, getting out and sharing my vision with other people, and not just the vision of living in a castle and starting a school and that kind of stuff, but just sharing my vision of what the world could be, and or what their world could be, or listening to what it is that their world is now, and then offering a different perspective on whatever their world is. And it was really cool because this week, we after church, the church that we're attending is a very large church, and they do something called life groups. And this is kind of just another word for having a smaller group of people gathered together during the course of the week, and kind of personalizing a very large church. And so we hooked up with a small group, and there was quite a few people in there. But I went in knowing that this year I need to connect with people. I need to connect with people and ask about their dreams, and if asked, reply with what my dreams are, and really focus on what it is that other people around me are trying to accomplish with their life, or what kind of vision they're trying to bring into reality. And so in this small group setting, I went in knowing I need to connect with as many people as I can, even if it's just knowing their name and then what it is that they're trying to do. I wanted to know what it was that they were trying, what they were focused on. And so I went in, and I started talking with a few guys, and one of them, I had told the leader of the group, I told that we were back in the area trying to start a school, and the school was for people between high school and college. And so he hooked me up with a guy who was in college and who led a college group. And so then I talked to another guy, and he started sharing some stuff about him, and he was also a college age guy. And so it was really cool because it seemed like every time I was trying to connect with somebody else just to learn about what it is that they do, or whatever they're trying to accomplish, I was given a chance to share what I'm trying to accomplish. And it just astounded me how quickly, I mean, it was a theory that if I shared my vision with other people, that they would be able to offer advice or their perspective or help in some way. And it really just, not only in this small group, but outside of it, there's a castle a couple miles down the road that we've been looking at, and I was able to, ask someone, a realtor, to give us, it's for sale. There's a castle for sale, and I was able to ask the realtor to give us a tour. And after we had the tour, I shared my vision with him about how I want to start a school and put it in a castle. And I said, what's the next step? What do I do? And he was able to offer some advice and some people to talk to as well. And so my week was amazing, and the theme of this week, what I kept seeing was, share the vision, whatever it is that you're trying to do, share it with other people, talk about it, and don't just think about it, but write it down and get it into the minds of other people, because when they start seeing what you're seeing, it starts getting clearer, not just in your head, but in everybody's head around you, and it increases the chances of it coming into reality. So that's my advice this week. Share your vision, and it'll come true.